The Gospel of John, chapter 1, verse 14 and 17 says, Christ came and he was both grace and truth. This year's topic is going to be on sexuality in the church. So I see people not knowing how to even talk about it. And the main thing is they want to love the person, but they don't want to lose them to something they feel is biblically wrong. Issues as far as same-sex attraction, the new recent laws that's been passed as far as same-sex marriages, we need to have speakers who know what they're talking about.
Melissa and I are really looking forward to coming and being a part of what Family Life is doing. And we also bring our experience of a lot of relational and sexual brokenness personally to bear, and the reality of God's redemption out of that and his continued redemption in our lives as well. The day itself is going to be made up mostly of general sessions. And within those general sessions, Melissa and I will be sharing the bulk of the general sessions. There will be also a legal session for about 30 minutes or so that will help unpack and explain what Christian leaders and pastors can kind of be expecting or looking for, or kind of be aware of that could impact their churches legally as a result of gay marriage law being passed nationwide.
People need to learn how to talk about this and not be afraid of it, but to be proactive. It is a difficult area. Some people refuse to talk about it. Don't ask me about it. People are coming in now, have been for the last 3 years, with their son or daughter who is grown up in a Christian home, but is having same-sex attraction and sees nothing wrong with it, and they don't know how to handle it. They know their own basic conviction that they've tried to teach their children, that they believe the value in their family, and the last thing they want to do is to lose their son or daughter.
The reason that I think it's so important for church leaders to attend is that most church leaders I know of, most pastors that I know in seminary didn't even receive a single course on human sexuality. And so the reality that all of us, every person sitting in the church, every sheep of a shepherd is a relational and a sexual being. And in this culture, it's becoming harder and harder to navigate. What does that mean, and how do I steward that well, and how do I honor God with my sexuality as a man or as a woman? And so for Christian leaders to be able to get equipped on some of these core issues, on some of the most defining issues of our time, it is a great opportunity for that. And frankly, there's too much of a void, there's too much of a vacuum out there right now within the church about how to deal with these things, both redemptively but truthfully as well. I hope that the seams are bursting on the building because so many people are here and wanting to learn how to become more effective and more loving and grace-filled in ministering in these areas of vital need in our day in the church today.